Hello, I am Jeanette Driffel, Transition Specialist for Northside Independent School District, and today we're going to discuss the importance of self-determination in the transition process. The outcomes for this presentation are to understand the importance of the transition process from the beginning and as it continues into adulthood, to connect the high school years to early childhood success as learned through self-determination and self-awareness. We must remember the yellow bus stops after high school, so we must begin with the end in mind. To begin with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. It means to know where you're going so that you better understand where you are now so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. So how can we share a vision? No school can work well for children if parents and teachers do not act in partnership on behalf of the children's best interest. Dorothy H. Cohen. Self-determination is the ultimate goal of education. It develops over a lifespan. It's a foundation that should be established through a child's school career. Acting as a primary causal agent in one's life and making choices and decisions regarding one's quality of life free from undue external influence or interference is what we like to call self-determination. Self-determination is a concept reflecting the belief that all individuals have the right to direct their own lives. Students who have self-determination skills have a stronger chance of being successful in making the transition to adulthood, including employment and independence. To the child, self-determination means knowing and believing in themselves, knowing what the future will look like and how to plan for the future, understanding the supports needed to have control of their life. What can you do to encourage self-determined behavior in your child? Encourage your child to make choices about everyday activities. Help your child identify their interests, preferences, and strengths. Help your child understand their goals, accommodations, modifications, and how they help or possibly hinder educational or career goals. Talk to your child about their disability. Some often ask, how do I talk to my child about their disability? Let's focus on your child and not the disability. Educate them, don't excuse them. Discuss role models, help them understand coping and learning strategies. Be knowledgeable about your child's strengths, interests, and preferences, and learning differences. Provide feedback to your child. Praise progress and effort. Be honest. Provide corrective criticism when needed. Know that by talking to your child, you are modeling skills that they need to be self-determined. Ways we can begin fostering the development of self-determination skills. Support students participating in their IEP meetings and including self-determination skills as IEP goals. Decrease disability and ability awareness. Use a person-centered approach to plan for the immediate and long-term future. Create practices that support development skills for all students. The Individualized Education Plan, or IEP meeting, is developed by a committee that includes you, your child, teachers, school administrators, and other professional service providers. It is an important tool that guides, measures your child's progress from year to year. It includes meaningful, measurable annual goals, results of evaluation and assessments, needed accommodations and/or modification, services that will be provided, and remember, there are no IEPs after high school. So what happens after high school? The service and support your child receives in school will end when they leave high school. Services and supports in the community require an eligibility determination. There are lengthy waiting lists for many services, so please plan early. What do we know about IEP meetings? Many students do not attend. Those who do not participate in a meaningful way. Many students do not know their goals, accommodations, and rights. Many students do not understand their disability, and many do not know they have a disability. Participation can be as simple as writing own personal invitations to the meeting or as complex as leading their own meeting. It is important to remember that all students can be part of their IEP meeting. Different students will participate in different ways. Participation should be determined through the desires of the student, not the type or level of a disability or grade level. Getting the child involved in the IEP process. It builds self-advocacy skills and self-esteem, gives the child some control over their education, builds important social and conversational skills, teaches the processes of decision-making, goal setting, and achievement. How can they participate? Create invitations, write thank you notes to attendees, introduce family members, photocopy materials for the meeting, create PowerPoint presentations, provide work samples. Here are some great examples of ways students can participate in their IEP meetings. So what happens when the child feels some control? When students take charge of their learning, the responsibility shifts from teacher, parent to student. When students participate in IEP goal setting, they have a vested interest in achieving those goals. Inappropriate behaviors may decrease as students feel empowered to chart their own course. A great resource is imdetermined.org. We hope this presentation was helpful. If you have any questions, please reach out to your child's teacher or special education campus coordinator. The special education department is happy to answer any questions as well. Please contact us at 210-398-2522. Thank you.